Hello everybody, and welcome to a very impromptu video from me. You probably haven't seen me in a little while, and it's because I keep saying I'm going to post videos and then I usually don't. But today is just sort of a very impromptu video. The last video I made was about the Blue Jays losing in the wildcard round in 2 games, being swept in a 3-game format, which literally gave them an extra game, and they got swept. That was my last video. I made a reaction to it. And recently, some more MLB news has happened. Between then and now, it is obviously the off season, and teams can sign players. And for the Blue Jays, they have done absolutely nothing except trade their best outfielder for 2 prospects that are pretty much not worth it at the time of the deal, because currently he is an all-star, one of the best players on our team, hitting a casual 20 home runs this season, and is pretty worth it and consistent, one of the best morale guys on our team. And we traded him for these 2 relievers who are relatively unknown, probably good prospect guys that'll be good in a few years, but currently for this team that's meant to be an all-in push, really isn't worth it. So that was the start of our offseason. For Blue Jays fans, that's just totally magnificent. And ever since then, it has been radio silence from anybody in this organization. Nothing has happened except hiring our assistant bench manager to be the second in command to John Schneider. It's just sort of really dumb for them not to do anything after this move, because clearly they were expecting to get somebody in free agency. And yes, their main guy, Brandon Nimmo, that they're looking to get is still in free agency, but just the payoff for a guy like that to be traded and then not to fill it right away. Maybe it's just, oh, we have to wait, it's early. I don't know about that. I don't really trust that. And to me, seeing that makes me very nervous, especially when teams in our division are making moves. For example, the one and only New York Yankees have signed Aaron Judge to a 9-year, $360 million deal, actually less than the Padres offered him, but I assume he wanted to stay in New York, which makes sense. The New York Yankees are a more successful franchise than the Padres. I would probably pick New York over them too if I had that opportunity. But they signed him. The Red Sox signed Kenley Jansen. They signed another guy too, I forgot who. But they signed a bunch of guys. They signed the Japanese player who, I forgot his name, but you probably saw it. It was today as of 2 hours ago. So we're seeing some moves from these division opponents, and we're doing nothing. And we were arguably supposed to be the top team in the division this year. But compared to us, we're doing nothing. And it's oh, we're meant to be this really good team. But really, the way that we're doing this free agency stuff right now is we're sort of left behind to everybody else, getting all these good players, taking them away from us, limiting our pool of players that we can go to, and we're just going to be unable to fill that hole. And chances are, by maybe tomorrow, maybe at some point, it would not be surprising to me if a team picks up Brandon Nimmo, picks up other really great outfielders that we could have taken if we just sped up the process and attacked those players that we wanted quicker. And again, we have issues in our pitching staff. Again, those are things that we still haven't addressed. The whole bullpen needed reordering. Our only good guy in the bullpen was our freaking closer, Jordan Romano. They really have nothing here. And I think that right now, we need to make moves quickly, because if we don't, we're just going to be left in the dust compared to the other AL East teams. The Red Sox were the worst in the division this year and have made already a bunch of moves that have significantly helped their roster really quickly. In a few days, they're definitely going to be a team contending again for a playoff spot. And that's not to mention the Baltimore Orioles, who haven't done anything but are still a really young team who almost made it to the playoffs this year. They can easily overtake us if we aren't making those moves and only trading our best players for prospects. And I just think that, as a fan, I'm not the front office guy. You got to trust the front office. There's a reason why I'm not there. I'm a literal 17-year-old kid. But still, making moves is better than not making moves. And I think that right now, they should try to speed up the process, get anybody. I don't know. It's a little frustrating. Baseball doesn't come back until middle of April, but hey, it is what it is. Gotta wait. Gotta wait like 4 months. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I keep saying that I'm gonna like make videos, and honestly, I can't promise that. It's just really difficult for me to find that motivation to like make a good video, a quality video. And obviously, you can see from this camera, this isn't exactly the best high quality video, but hey, I'm hoping that I will get back into the NFL videos. They just take a long time to record and edit for me, especially with my schedule. So, hey, maybe in the future I'll post a recap video so far. You can see a lot of stuff has happened for my team. Not that much for this guy over there. Not a good season for him. But hey, that's another video. That's another recap video. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe for the most irregular and inconsistent content on this platform. Actually, not really, because there's other people who just don't post. So, at least I'm better than them. Yeah. That's about it. See ya.